So the deal was that they would have entertainment from 8 to 9 o'clock here
Correct.
on this
That's
stage.
right. That's
and
right.
then the suspense would build.
And it would not only build here at Camp Curry, but all around the valley, because everybody knew that at 9 o'clock this fire was going to fall, and it was spectacular, and it riveted campers and all the campgrounds that could look up at Camp Curry, and from the lodge where you could not see Glacier Point, those people would come up into the meadows and watch it from some vantage point where they could see it.
So you keep, there it is right up here.
That's
That
right.
is Glacier Point
That's
up
Glacier
there.
Point.
That's
Some
where the
3,000
fire would fall.
That's correct. Some 3,000 feet above us.
So, okay, it's 9 o'clock.
Right.
And back in what years did you call the fire fall?
I called the fire fall in the late 30s and up till 42, off and on. And then in the second year of our marriage, which would have been 1956, and my wife was pregnant with our first child, we came to Camp Curry, and then on a Tuolumne Meadows, and I put her on the outside right back there in this auditorium because the manager of the Curry here had asked me to call the fire fall. To surprise her, I called the fire fall that night.
So it was a big deal to be asked to call the fire fall.
Oh, it was. And there was a competition for loud voices, and I guess I had the loudest voice.
Is that what the criteria was? Just whoever had the loudest voice?
Well, personality, looks, but...
Okay, so it would get to be 9 o'clock.
That's correct.
And where would you be? Would you be here on stage?
I'd be on stage right, looking out. And
would there be a spotlight on you?
A spotlight would be on, not on me personally or on the fire caller. It was on the entertainment. And at that time, there were two groups, the Lindemann sisters and their mother, who was a very close friend of Mrs. Curry.
Okay, now, so where are you? Where are you going to be?
I walk right up here, and I stand here, and the spot is on myself and the entertainment, but it slowly narrows down so that I'm in the dark. And so it's focusing on the entertainment.
And then you would do what?
Oh, actually, there was a flashlight signal from, I don't know, somewhere over in here that would signal up that they were ready, that the two people that would continuously push these falls off, as Nick Fiore explained, so that you got this constant feeling of a fire fall like water coming over a waterfall. And then you would start your call, but you had to start the call so that it was synchronized, that when the last call came back from Glacier Point, that at that moment the fire started to fall. If the fire started to fall during the calls, obviously it was a miscue.
Okay, so let's run through this. Do it for us. It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. All right, well, the flashlight signals have indicated that they're ready to go. Ricochet around. Glacier! Then the return call would be, hello, Camp Curry, or sometimes just hello, Curry. Let the fire fall! Great suspense. And then there'd be a response from Glacier Point, and at that point, within a matter of seconds, the fire would start to fall.
And as the music historian, they would play...
Well, I get to be the Lindemann sisters here. And they would sing, "When I'm calling you, will you answer too? I offered my love to you to be your own. If you refuse me, what shall I do? Just waiting all alone. But if when you hear my love call ringing clear, I hear your answering belong to me. I'll belong to you.
Then there would usually be a pause, and I have seen many people cry at the end of that program. And it would be what seemed like minutes, but I'm sure it was 30 seconds or so. And then there'd be a slow sound of a few people bold enough to clap, to break what was really almost a spiritual church experience. And then pretty soon the crescendo of the clapping. And you could hear the clapping from the meadows and all around the valley afterwards. It was, I get very emotional even thinking about it now.
I get emotional hearing you talk about it.
Yeah. It was a very emotional experience. And a lot of people would actually cry.